All right, so this question is asking about the system of equations. That's the general topic. And essentially, it's asking one plane starts at the higher than a second plane, and we have to find one is going down and another one is going up, ascending, and descending. So we have to find where they both interfere or intersect. And the way this question was posted was it was worded incorrectly, but I found the correct version, so that's what I have noted on my whiteboard, which I'm going to share with you right now. Okay. Let's take you guys along. All right, so the question asks one plane at 520 feet is ascending at a rate of 40 feet per minute, while another plane at 3,800 feet is descending at a rate of 120 feet per minute. How long will it take the two planes to be at the same altitude? So the first thing I'm going to do is underline important terms that stick out of my head. Okay, stick important terms that stick out straight at me. Okay, so I'm going to underline 520 feet. Let me make sure you guys can see that. No. Okay. Um, yes, 520 feet. That's the first thing I underline. And ascending. Okay, then we have 40 feet per minute. And we have 3,800 feet, which is for the second plane, descending, and 120 feet per minute. All right, and we're looking for when they're the same altitude. Okay, I don't know why it's showing differently here, but same altitude, 120 feet per minute, 40 feet per minute. Okay. Okay, so the first thing we have to do with a question like this, the first thing we have to do is visualize. All right, so as I said before, this one plane starting higher than the second, and what we're looking for is basically like an X shape, X for when they cross over each other. All right, and what you have to do right after that is find the equations for these two planes, right? Because we know how linear equations work. One, we're given the rate, which is also known as the slope, and we're also given their starting point, right? So the starting point is when x is 0 for both. So we know that the for y equals mx plus b, for this form right here, we know that b has to equal the heights of both of the planes. So for the first one is 520, the second one is 3,800, right? And we're also given the rate, which I underlined at the top. So for the first plane, the rate is 40 and it's ascending, so it has to be positive. It has a positive slope. And the second one is 120 feet per minute descending. So since it's descending and going down, the slope must be negative. So we have 40x plus 520, and we have negative 120x plus 3,800. And when we write it out like this looks very, very similar to the system of equations. So that's what we know we have to do with this. So after we get a little system of equations going, we get an arrow down here, we start showing the work. So we set them equal to each other. And the primary thing that we're looking for here is the x value. The x value in relation to the question, that is the amount of minutes that we're looking for. So x is minutes, and this is the final answer, but that doesn't matter just yet. Okay, so we set these equal to each other. 40x plus 520 is equal to negative 120x plus 3,800. So I add 120x on both sides to get rid of this, both sides, and I get rid of 520. Well, I subtract 520 from both sides to get the product of this. So 160x, which is 120 plus 40, is equal to 3,280, which is the result of the subtracting of that. Okay, so I have this on here, 160 from both sides. I did the division right here, and the final answer is 20.5 minutes. That is when both of the planes intersect with each other, and that is our final answer. 20.5, and the general sense of this question is that we're being asked about the system of equations.